So today I'm going to be doing a review and like kind of first impression video on the E.L.F contour palette, and this is what it looks like. And it has 4 shades: a satin highlight shade, a yellow kind of shade as a highlight, a bronzy shade, and a contour shade that's deeper than the bronzy shade. So basically, to begin, my overall thoughts on this palette are that it's okay. And I'm just going to start with that, and I'm going to show you the swatches right now before I talk about everything else. Woo. This first shade, it's a little powdery. I'm going to be honest, it's a little powdery. This first shade is, and that's the satin kind of highlight shade. And then the second shade is the banana shade. And this one is not powdery. This one's smooth and just feels buttery and nice. I'm just swatching all the colors right now, is why it's taking me so long. Here's that banana shade right here. And here's the bronzy shade. I don't even think you can see the bronzer shade because I can't see it on my hand hardly. It's literally like 1 shade darker than my skin tone. And then the contour shade is this dark one up here. Hold on, I'm gonna wipe this off of my hand. So those are the swatches of the contour palette. Now, I'm going to move on to basically the details of how I feel about the palette. To start with, the first shade and the contour shade are powdery. They're a little powdery, especially swatching with your fingers, which you won't be using with your fingers anyway, so that doesn't really matter too much to me. I don't know if you could see that, but I'm kind of I'm not really embarrassed, but like, if you can't see that on the back, in the background, my background on my computer is Steven Universe, and then on Lion, don't laugh at me, but Steven Universe is great, so I don't know who wouldn't want to have Steven Universe as their background on their computer, because it's pretty awesome. But basically, there's only 2 shades that aren't really powdery in this product, and that is the bronzy shade and the kind of banana yellow type shade. And I used the yellow shade to set my under eyes, and I didn't do that today, so I might put a little bit of that on. You notice how that immediately woke me up and made me look immediately less tired, and my eyes just look more bright and awake. But that's basically what that looks like, the banana shade, because I didn't put that on today, so I thought that I'd put a little bit of that on. And the reason why my makeup today is different than it is in the demo part of the review is because of the fact that this is a different day, and my hair is different too in the video. But I don't know if you can tell because my hair was up anyway in the video. But basically, my overall point of this is, honestly, I don't think that it would work for skin tones that are deeper than mine. I don't think that it would work for, it hardly works for me, to be honest. I feel like if you're pale, this would be a good contour palette, or like at least paler than me. Because for me, I'm not even, like, I'm kind of pale. In my opinion, I think I'm pale. So I think that, I feel like if you're pale, if you're paler than me, or if you're not as deep as I am, then it might work for you. But for me, I would prefer to get something else that had more pigmented bronzy shade and a more pigmented like contour shade and all that, and that was a little less chalky, but for only $6, if you can pull this off, I would recommend getting it because it's not bad. It's just that it doesn't work for me, and just because something don't work for me doesn't mean it wouldn't work for someone else. So I would still recommend you giving it a try for $6. It's pretty good, but what I would recommend 1000% is the blush palettes. I bought the one in dark, and I don't know why I got that one because I'm kind of like light a little bit, and I'm not deep enough to pull off like 3 of the shades in the palette, but I like one of them. But I'm gonna see if I can in the winter time, cross my fingers, that I'm gonna try them on and see if I do look good with the deeper shades. I might have to use like a stippling brush or something to like sheer them out a little bit, but on a deep skin tone, that dark palette would look awesome. And I definitely recommend that on a deep skin tone. But overall, this is an alright palette. It's not horrible, but it's not great either, if that makes sense. It's okay. I don't think that I would repurchase it if I ran out of shades in here. I'd probably just try something else. I'm thinking about trying the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and I heard that that one has a lot better shades for deeper skin tones, and it like is way less like just it's not chalky or anything like that is what I heard. But for deep skin tones, I would definitely recommend the Anastasia contour palette though, because they actually have 3 different shades for their palettes. They don't sell all of the shades on Sephora though. They sell them at like AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com, which is the website for Anastasia. But now I'm going to show you the demo, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.